Pokemon, Boring Diamond, and Sloppy Pearl are the most hated Pokemon games ever made. But are they really as bad as people say? Well, yes. These games suck. Backlog battles. Woo! Am I a boy or a girl? I think I'm a boy. Yep, I got a pick. I will be known as Polo. Stupid name for a stupid game. After naming my rival Poo Poo is Yummy, I am launched into the vast world of chibi Pokemon. Oh, I already know this. This is gonna be awful. I immediately change my game settings and start my journey by heading to my rival house. He sees me and immediately runs away, just like my dad. But I quickly convince him that plastic surgery will make him accept me. We then head to the lake where we run into the professor and side chick. They run away when they see me too. It is not my fault Nintendo made me like this. It's at this point we now have to make the hardest decision of the game. Choosing your starter Mon. So rather than going through the agony of choosing myself, I had this wheel do it for me. Cool. Turtle murders a bird and side chick comes back for the case she left behind like an irresponsible child. And that's why you're side chick. Kaka Yum Yum and I leave the forest to find the professor waiting for side chick. He insults me and quickly runs off. I then head home after that and my mom gives me shoes that give me the magical ability to run so I can chase after anyone who tries to run from me. I quickly chase after the professor who lets me keep my turtle. And I'm now presented with the second hardest decision in the game. Nicknames. Best nickname for a boy turtle. Okay. I receive my Pokedex and head home to tell my mom I'm leaving her just like dad. I leave home and Dawn shows me how to catch a Pokemon, I beat up a bunch of children, and I eventually make it to the first town. Yeah, I caught this guy too. I named him Mumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo, you are a...
I talk to this old guy who tells me I'm as stupid as I look, so I go to school to get smarter. I found Kaka Yum Yum there too. Take your mail, you bidoof. I decide to leave school because I know there are better things out there for me. So I decide to hunt down some clowns as a private assassin. After realizing I'm not cut out to be assassin, I found my rival to let out some steam. Heading to the next city, I defeat every trainer along the way, and Mumbo actually evolves into Mumbo Jumbo.
I'm gonna take that mustache away.
I make it to Orberg City, where I then head to the mine to tell Rourke to stop slacking and get to his gym so I can beat him. He tries to run away from me, but thanks to my running shoes, I catch up to him and challenge him. Imagine if I lost this right now. Light work, no reaction. Oh my gosh, it's Bulma. After defeating even more children, I eventually make it to my next destination, Valley Windworks, where I catch my next Pokemon, Pachirisu, who I named Wolverine. I also caught this Floatzel, who I named Mustard, but he's not staying on the team. After beating another Team Galactic member, I head back to Floroma Town, where I say goodbye to Mumbo. Forever. Goodbye, Mumbo. You are unwanted and unloved. Wait, you're just giving me a Mew? Bro, I can't use that. Yo, these old people are stacked, bro. What the heck? A Mew and Jirachi? Bruh. What the heck? I never said anything about not being able to use the Jirachi. Beat it, bro. I have a freaking Jirachi. Should've listened. After saving the old guy from Team Galactic, I head back to the Valley Windworks to finish what I started. So I beat up Mars and head to the forest. Please don't see me. Dang it. I hate this game. Arriving at the forest, I find a wimp who reminds me of Risha from Shield Hero. We make it out, I beat up a bunch of fishermen, and find the love of my life. Mommy! Oh, what's my name, you ask? You can call me Daddy. After talking with Cynthia, I move on to the second gym. Peekaboo, 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 peekaboo. Hi. With our second badge, we now have access to the move cut, which lets us enter the building which was previously inaccessible. Can I just say real quick, this is the best part of this game. Not having to have 2 HM slaves because there's so many HMs in this game. Having them on the Poketech was the best decision Nintendo made when it came to this game. Everything else sucks. Everything else. But this was good. Good job, Nintendo. After entering the building, I have to battle a bunch of Team Galactic grunts until I make it to the top and meet the second commander of Team Galactic, Jupiter. But she is no match for us and goes down quite easily. We save the owner of the bike shop, who then graciously gives us a bike in return for saving his life. After spending 5 whole minutes trying to figure out how to get off my bike, I head to the Underground Man's house where he teaches me about the Grand Underground, one of the new features of BDSP. And it's honestly quite underwhelming. I think I only went there one time after the tutorial, and it was to look for a party member, but I gave up and just got it later. I continue to press on my journey, heading down the cycling road, and eventually make it to Route 206, where Side Chick gives me a drowsing machine that I never use because it sucks in this game. Hold up.
What do you mean by that?
Honestly, nothing else interesting happens. Oh, I did also meet the leader of Team Plasma. He ran away from me too. I battle my way through Route 108 and eventually make it to Hearthrum City, where I get sniffed by an over-sexualized bunny. You will never be her. After making my way to the contest hall, I find the city's gym leader, who tells me I'm too weak to fight her and walks off. This is stupid. Upon entering the building, I find out my mom is an idol, and I start to question the real reason Dad isn't around. After finding out I'm a Nepo baby, I run away hoping to make a name for myself, but not before my rival comes to challenge me for my mom. He loses and I move on with my adventure. I take out every trainer in sight on Route 209 while making my way to Celestic Town, so I can explore the Tower of God and acquire strength. I then head to Route 210 where I annihilate every person my giant eyes gaze upon until I make it to the gym where I proceed to annihilate people. After realizing my Pokemon are close to death themselves, I head back to the Pokemon Center to heal up. Once back inside of the gym, I realize, I have to do the puzzle again. Are you serious, bro? I quickly make my way through the puzzle and make my way to Maylene, who is easily... Oh, dang. I quickly make my way through the puzzle again and challenge Maylene a second time. This time, I'm more prepared and take her out. You stupid piece of crap, I hate you and I hope you never find happiness in this life and you die alone and your family disowns you and everyone you know leaves you and you're left all alone in this gym to rot like the useless piece of garbage that you are, you maggot. Okay, I'm done. I leave the gym to find side chick waiting for me so she can ask me out on a hot date while we retrieve her stolen Pokedex from Team Bulma. I accept, of course, only doing so in hopes that Cynthia will see me out with another girl and get jealous and beg for me. After I realize Cynthia isn't coming for me, I leave and catch the next member of my team, Mrs. Skunk. I then head to Pastoria City to fight Crasher Wake and acquire my 4th badge. Dang, he's a thick boy. Bro's built like Adam Driver. After easily beating Crasher Wake, Pickle finally evolves into Torterra and has now reached its max evolution stage. Did you guys know Torterra is based off the world turtle from Chinese and Hindu mythology? People believed the world rested on the shell of a turtle, and that's why Torterra has a landscape on his back. The more you know. I leave the gym to find a Team Plasma member stalking me, so I go to approach him and he immediately runs away. I begin to chase after him, but Kaka Yum Yum decides to challenge me for my mother's hand in marriage again. I win and he tells me I should probably chase after the guy who ran. It's not like that's what I was trying to do or anything. I end up chasing the grunt all the way to Route 213 where he decided to challenge me to a battle. He loses and we both decide to move on with our lives. Cynthia tells me to spray some ducks with this, so that's exactly what I do. Squirt. Wait.
What do you mean by that?
With Psyduck now out of the way, I can get into Celestic Town. I challenge another grunt, and then my future grandma tells me to head inside and look at rocks. I don't want to offend her, so I do as she says. And as a thank you, she gives me the TM for Surf and leaves oddly fast for a woman of her age. Outside of the ruins, the leader of Team Plasma tries to jump me, but my reflexes are too fast and he just runs away. Again. I head back to Hearthrealm City to challenge Fantina, who so rudely rejected my challenge before.
私はファンティーナだ。私に挑戦することはできるが、まだだ。
あの痛みは決して忘れない。
This is stupid. I hate this game. I hate this game, bro. I end up beating Fantina on my 2nd try, although it wasn't easy. Wait, how old is Cynthia? 20. 20's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's totally... Wait, how old is Lucas Pokemon? Oh. I waste no time making my way to Canalave City to challenge my next gym, but then Kaka Yum Yum decides he wants to battle me again. This dude does not give up. As I battle the trainers in the gym, Miss Skunk evolves and learns Flamethrower, which is going to be essential to this gym's victory. I make it to Brian and he goes down much easier than expected, which then earns me my 6th badge. Leaving the gym, I head to the library to talk to the professor, who asked me to head to Lake Valor and gather data on the legendary Pokemon there. To be honest, I don't want to do it. This game is taking forever. I do not want to head to Lake Valor and study your Pokemon, Mr. Professor Sir, but I have to do it because it is part of the game, and if I don't do it, I cannot progress the game, even though I just had to finish the 2 gyms I have left and get this game over with. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I lied, but what does this even mean? After the entire region shakes, we all head downstairs to investigate what's going on, but this fat guy insults us all. So I take him out. After that minor incident, I head to the plasma warehouse to pick up the TM for Fly that I idiotically forgot before. After receiving Fly, I head to Lake Valor to find out that Team Plasma is abusing Magikarp. But I love Magikarp, so I take them all out. I eventually get to Commander Saturn, who has already kidnapped the legendary Pokemon, but decides to battle me anyway. So I humiliate him for wasting my time, and he runs away. I then head to Lake Veridity. Who came up with these names? I head to that lake to check on Sidechick because I know she isn't capable of doing this on her own. Of course, I was right, and I end up having to battle Commander Mars on her behalf. I beat her and find out she had already captured the legendary Pokemon, so again, we just kind of wasted each other time. After beating up Mars, the professor asks if I'm okay, and then he tells me he's worried about Kaka. So I then head off to Snow Point City to challenge the gym because that's more important than saving Kaka. I assume Kaka Yum Yum is doing just fine, so I actually take this time to head back to the name raider and finally nickname Jirachi Chi-Chi because it just makes sense. I can now head to Lake Ossity to make sure Kaka Yum Yum is still alive, but I end up just finding him making out with Commander Jupiter by the lake. Commander Jupiter runs away without even battling me. I'd be embarrassed if I was seen with him too. Kaka Yum Yum then goes on to tell me of what a failure he is. I agree with him and tell him he should stay behind while I do the rest of the work. After that weird interaction, I head to Veilstone City to take on the entire Team Plasma headquarters by myself. I clear out the warehouse so I can get the required keys, then head back to the headquarter building. Once inside, I talk to Boss, and he gives me a present for making it to him. He then politely shows me the exit and tells me I can free the legendary Pokemon. What a nice guy. Although Saturn isn't nice and makes me battle him in order to free the Pokemon. I easily win because Saturn sucks, so I freed the Pokemon right in front of him. Maybe he's just sad because no one put a ring on it. I hope at least one person got that joke. After finding out Cyrus is planning to do bad things on the top of a deadly mountain, I take it personally and decide to scale the mountain alone. You know, like a responsible 14-year-old would do. After leaving a trail of plasma bodies, I make it to the top and find Cyrus giving a heartfelt speech as he summons the legendary... Wait, mythical Pokemon? Hold up. Well, this guy's got a smart mouth. Wait, that is not what it said. Let me look back at this. Gyagugba. Gyagugba. Gyag yug aba. Gyag yagaba. Gyag and Jupiter decide to battle because they want the world to end, but Kaka Yum Yum doesn't want that, and it brings some contention in their relationship. So, like a good neighbor, I help him with his girl troubles. After beating Mars and Jupiter, the three lake spirits come to free Dialga, but Cyrus isn't having it and goes into a fit of rage and battled me. I very easily beat him, and they all ran away to never be seen again. With Team Galactic gone, it's now up to me to catch and calm Dialga, and catching the legendary Pokemon in these games isn't always... It isn't always easy. Now that I stopped Team Galactic, I can continue on my journey, so I quickly make my way to Route 222 where I can get my next Pokemon. But first... After catching Eminem, I make it to Sunny Shore City where I'm greeted by Elite Four member Bruno Mars. He tells me that this city's gym leader has been feeling depressed lately because no good trainers have come by to challenge him. and he wants us to give him a tough battle to reignite his love for Pokemon battling. I obviously can't refuse Bruno Mars, so I make my way to the lookout tower and tell this man to get his behind in his gym so I can whoop it back into shape. What I said must have scared him because he ran back immediately. Bruno meets me at the front of the gym to let me know what I said really spoke to the gym leader and he's looking forward to our battle. I then proceed to have the easiest gym fight of the game and earn my 8th and final badge. Faulkner, you disappoint me. Since I've now earned all my badges, I can access Route 223 and catch my final Pokemon, who I name Mira. I then head right for the Elite Four, making my way through Victory Road as fast as humanly possible. Cue the 8 times speed clip with dramatic music. I make it to the Pokemon League and immediately Kakai Yum Yum wants to battle, as usual. Child, just let me beat this game, please. I am so close and you just get in the way every single time. Well, I obviously won and sent my rival crying out the door. And it's now my turn to cry because I head to the Elite Four severely underleveled. I didn't even make it past Aaron on my first attempt. On my second attempt, I barely managed to beat Aaron, but thankfully I had a much easier time with Bertha as my team does much better type-wise matchup against her. I then make it to bestie Bruno, who just obliterates me and sends me back to Nurse Joy for a second time. On my third attempt, I make it back to Bruno and actually manage to beat him with lots of stalling. Next up is Lucian, who honestly makes me uncomfortable, but he ends up going down much easier than anticipated. Now, at this point, I actually just save my game, because I have no idea how many tries this will actually take. I enter the room to find my forbidden love Cynthia waiting for me. The music cues and our battle begins. Okay. I mean, I expected it. I didn't not expect to lose. Since I now know who Cynthia is going to lead with, I changed my lead to Pickle because he is a much better matchup against her Spiritomb. She then sends out her Slug, who goes down very easily, but then the dreaded Milotic comes out. I had a harder time with this than Garchomp. It legit took me around 10 minutes to beat this stupid Pokemon. But thankfully, after lots of buffs and leech seeds, it goes down. The rest of her Pokemon go down without much of a fight. Sorry, Garchomp. And with our battle now complete, I feel it's best to be open with Cynthia.
シンシア、私は14歳。あなたは20歳でも愛してる待っててくれる？
あなたと一緒にいられるなら一生待ってもいい。
With the champion battle over with, I put my Pokemon in the Hall of Fame and claim my title as Pokemon Master. Oh, I'm so glad this game is over with. Oh my gosh, it was only 20 hours, but it felt so much longer than that. This is dreadful. This was awful. This game sucks. I'm sorry. This game sucks. I didn't like it. This game is a no. No, it's a 4.0 4.1 out of 10. That's what this game gets. I could not enjoy it. Okay, I just have to know.
Good Yugaba.